Again, thank you all so much for joining me. My name is Malaika. I'm teaching a few classes at the Green Pineapple, donation-based, so pay what you can if you can type of class. So I'm so grateful that you could join for this hour. There's other things that I'm doing as well at my website if you're interested, on my Instagram and Facebook platforms and my YouTube channel. Tons of different options: total body, tone and sculpt, kickboxing, meditations, yoga. So variety of offerings and a variety of platforms. So depending on what you could use for the day, just know that there's lots of other things that I'm up to here to keep people having fun here and staying motivated. Is super important right now too, that you continue. Don't drink a ton of water right now before we start, but keep drinking water, keep flushing. The other day I realized I definitely wasn't drinking enough, and so I try to drink a few of these a day. Just helps everything moving through us. So you may want a meditation seat for the end of class. We won't need anything for this class other than your own body. So yeah, we'll start on our back today. Again, thank you so much for joining, and just know that just committing to this hour is super important, and it's important work. Giving that to yourself, to just turn it off, come back home to the body and the breath, and challenge yourself a little bit. So tapping into that felt experience is what we're going for. So let's start on our back, hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice rock side to side. And as you're doing this, let yourself land here in this moment. There'll be lots of postures to come and lots of movements. Let this be an easy one to just explore your edges. You can circle. Maybe take a few open mouth breaths. Just circling, feeling your edges. Taking a nice moment to land and to let go. Feel the earth and its energy pulling you toward the ground and allowing that to happen. You can circle the knees, the hips separately as your hands cup your kneecaps, just circling around. So giving your body a moment and a chance to settle. You can reverse now the opposite direction. Let your breath unite with the movement. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Take a few more. Know where else you need to be for this next hour, devoting your efforts as best as you can to the body, to the breath. We'll place the feet hip-width distance apart. Bring the hands now up to the ribs. Bring your fingertips to palpate around the lower ribs, from the lowest portions to the side waists here, all the way up where they meet the sternum. Just palpating this area. And then find the middle there where they knit together. Just lay the hands on the rib cage here. You can lean the knees in on each other if that's helpful to you. We're just going to float the eyes closed and just take a moment, an extra moment to land before we get moving. Feel your natural breath filling your hands. Your natural breath softening. The belly moves away from the hands. Now with our hands here, as we're watching the rise and fall of the breath, notice how when you inhale, your ribcage expands and widens. And as you breathe out, this narrows inward and condenses without gripping. Add a little bit consciously to your breath now and exaggerate the expansion of the ribs, the fingers spread apart a little bit. And as you breathe out, feel the fingers coming close towards each other, this knitting in. Take a few more. As we keep our hands here and we're aware of our breath in this area, we're using our diaphragm more consciously. It's moving anyway to help us breathe. It's our major breathing muscle. But when our hands are here, we can kind of consciously connect to that a little bit more, and we get more out of the breath consciously. And we can access a deeper breath to calm us down and to awaken. Gradually now begin to lengthen and deepen your next inhale and exhale. Deepening and widening the next in-breath, adding and assisting to the breath, and out. Let's take one more. And then from here, release the hands by your side. We're just going to draw the right knee in close to the chest and lengthen your left leg out long. Now this might be serving you if it's too much on your back, 3/4 bend your bottom knee. And just drop back towards the earth, flex the ankles, draw the toes towards the face. Drop the shoulders and collarbones, just breathing in here. Breathing out. Give your inner thighs a gentle hug towards each other and notice how you level out the back a bit more. And with that little hug of inner thighs, extend your legs straight up, brace behind the knee or thigh, and just give your ankle a little roll. Point and flex. Now from here, hover your left heel, curl your upper body up, and pull firmly on that right calf or knee. Open the elbows a bit, draw the ribs down. We don't want them to puff up, so hug them down, flatten your tail long, and draw the jawline back. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, we get a little longer, a little more expansive, reaching in opposite directions. Exhale, we hollow in a bit more. Try to get that forehead towards the shin. One more, inhale, exhale, release. Second side, right leg long, just warming up our core slowly, finding some room and feeling the earth support. Maybe bend that right knee if it's too much on your back, right, or 3/4 bend. So short in here. As we draw in, relax your shoulders, soften your collarbones, breathing in and out. Give the inner thighs a little hug toward one another and feel how that levels out your low back. Again, feel the breath widening on inhale, condensing on exhale. Extend the left leg up, brace behind the knee or calf somewhere, roll the ankle, wiggle the toes, point and flex. And then we're going to hover that right heel off the mat, press through the heel, hug inner thighs because we don't want the legs splaying out here. Curl the upper body up, slide the hands up the thigh or back of the knee. Draw the ribs down, flatten the tailbone, right? Draw the jawline back, elbows a little wide, and hold. Inhale, reach long through the feet. Reach up like you're going to reach for something. Exhale, hollow that belly, draw the ribs down. Nice and compact. Really pull on that leg. Get strong. One more, inhale here. Exhale, release. Hug the knees, rock side to side. Now you're going to feel possibly a little bit more warmth here in the belly and a little bit more engagement. We're going to hug that right knee in, extend the left leg long, give the inner thighs a hug, curl the upper body up. For this next series, if you need to, relax the head back down. Switch, nice and slow. Switch. Inhale, exhale. You got it. Hug, hug. We can speed it up a little bit. Reach through the toes, squeeze, draw down. So again, if it's too much, stay here. Just keep flattening the tail, drawing the rib cage down. You can always take a rest and come back. Bring the head back up. You got it. About a half a minute more. Breathe. Woo. 10, 9, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, legs up, arms up, reach. Exhale, release. Rock side to side. Hoo yeah. Walk the feet wide to the outer edges of your mat. Open the arms to a cactus. You're just going to sway the knees left and right. Let that elongate through the torso, through the top line of the thigh, right? Let the shoulders rest, just sweeping. Feel the knees rocking like seagrass. Now again, you're going to feel that warmth and engagement in your center radiating hopefully out to the periphery. Center to periphery. And then when we're breathing like we did when we started, we amplify that fire a little bit. We manage and tame the fire. So we inhale smoothly. Exhale smoothly. Then we're going to hold here. Open the arms wide. We're going to keep our knees bent for this one. Clasp the hands behind the head, right? So from here, keep your right hand behind the head, open your left arm wide to the side here and push into that hand. So we're just going to work on some isolated core work and then get into a flow. So sort of a half and half kind of class today. Draw the ribs down, flatten the tail. We don't want to tuck the tail under where we round and scoop the pelvis. Flatten tail, draw down. That's going to feel nice and comfortable on your back without pinching the back. So again, instead of lifting the buttocks off the floor, it's gentle, right? Flatten the tail, draw the ribs down. Now keep your left hand where it is, pushing down into the earth along with your right foot. We're going to come up, knee only to 90, and then bring the elbow up and over just so high. We don't want to roll out here, right? And then inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower. One more. This time, extend your left leg, hover the right arm, and then we fold from the navel like a piece of bread. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, fill, exhale. If the neck is bothering you, look straight up at a point and keep your gaze there. Now we switch to the other side. So right arm long, come up, knee to 90, and down. You got it. 2, inhale. 3, inhale. 4. Then we extend and hover. 1. Use the breath. 2, 3, 4. Other side. Bend knee, bent elbow. You got it. 2. Breathe in, breathe out. 3, 4. Then we extend and hover. Fold at the navel. 1, 3, 4, other side, bent knee, bent elbow. 1, draw the ribs down. 2, 3, 4, hover. 1, 2, 3, you got it. 4, one more round through on your own. Doing good. Lengthen, hover, fold at the navel, lift, lift. Feeling that burn. You got it. Last side. Last one here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo. Lengthen your arms and legs together. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Rock those heels, rock those hips. Hug the knees back in. We're going to rock now spine-wise. Forward and back. Inhale up. Exhale back. You can hold on to the legs. Or for an extra challenge, you can extend the arms out. Again, we want to feel the work from our center, our core. This next one, we're going to lift and hold. Now you can be here, right? You can be here, here, or here. You got it. 5 breaths. Lift the sternum, draw the shoulders back, reach through the toes, hug the shins, and release. We're going to give ourselves a nice hug, lift the heart. Exhale, crisscross here. Good. Sit nice and tall. We're going to bring left hand to right knee, right hand back behind us. Look over the shoulder. Breathing in and out. Let the breath soothe your edges. Inhale through center. Exhale, over retwist from the waist to the opposite side. Right? Looking over that left shoulder. Soften the shoulders from the ears. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay close to the breath. Let the breath soothe you after all of that work. Your middle, your core should be a little turned on right now. Okay, inhale, back to center. Reach the arms around and up. Interlace at the top. Flip the palms up to the sky. Hold, exhale. One more, breathe in. Hold the arms here, exhale. And lower the arms. Good, seated cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good, we're going to take our feet, plant them hip width distance apart, right? Hands come back behind you, past the hips a bit. The hands are about a little bit wider than shoulder width. Squeeze the elbows together. Hover the seat. So we're just floating for a moment. Elbows like tail lights on a car. Inhale, push equally into your feet and into your hands and lift the torso up. Drop the head back if it feels good in the nape of the neck. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You got it. Inhale, lift. Hold here and just rock forward and back. And then we'll slowly lengthen our legs. This one's a little tricky. Extend. Inhale, up. Exhale, extend the legs, flex the feet, push into your hands, hollow the belly. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Try your best. Exhale, hold here, and then lower the seat. Whew. Sweep the legs to one side. We're going to make our way into a tabletop position. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, coming into table. Little sneaky challenges in this class. Okay, so shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Let me just get this out of the way. Okay, so shoulders over wrists. Here we go. Tabletop. We're just going to rock forward and back a few times. Feel that nice support, pushing the earth away. Feel that stability in your core. We're going to come up to downward dog. First dog, that should feel really nice. Pedal out your feet, rock your head and your neck. Let go of the full weight of your head. Feel that nice release. Feel the anchoring of your hands, right? Your shoulders. Nice and steady as you push into the hands. So it's very important that we're pushing the ground away, and a little bend to elbows and knees. Wrap the armpits towards the heart. Lift the tail high. Let's take a few more breaths. So as you breathe in, push the earth away. Notice when you do that and you push and breathe at the same time, your sitting bones reach up, 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 and back. Good. Next inhale, we're going to come into a hovering tabletop. So we bend the knees, we push the earth away. Try not to collapse. Get long here, shoulders away from the ears. Wrap the armpits to the heart. We're going to bring equal weight into our hands and feet. Push into your feet equally and your left palm. Bring right hand to left shoulder, then bring it back. Push into the opposite sides before you lift and tap the other side. Try to avoid swaying around a lot, right? So tap, tap. Try not to rush it. Tap, tap, tap. Just a few more. Tap, tap, tap. Then hold here. Extend the legs. We're just going to press through the heels. Try to avoid, again, collapsing. Push, push, push the ground away. Lift those ribs. Press, 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 press. And then we're going to bring now our right forearm down. Side plank on the right. So active legs. If you need to bring the left foot in front, totally fine. We want to bring the pubic bone forward, bring the skull back. right? We're just gonna drop and lift, little lower, little lift, little lower, down and up, up, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to stay lifted, other side, try your best. Stacking here, or right foot in front, bottom hip lifts into top hip, go, you got it. Press, press down to lift. Bring pubic bone forward, skull back. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center, up to plank. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. From here, equal weight in your hands, lift the right leg high, open and stack your hip. Little bend of that left knee. Wrap your right armpit towards the heart. Flex that right ankle. You're gonna bend the right knee, drop the heel to the glute. Opening that hip. Good. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got it. Second side, left leg high. Open and stack the hip. Beautiful. Look under the left underarm. Wrap the left armpit towards the heart. Draw the belly back. Bend the left knee. Drop the heel towards the glute. Feel that nice stretch. So as you reach the kneecap up, draw the belly and ribs back. Push equally into both hands. Let the skin of the scalp and the forehead release. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, downward dog. We're going to tiptoe to the top of the mat with all that newfound space, right? Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Try not to hang out here. It's nice and expansive. Use the hands against the shins for a little meter there to pull the heart forward and the tail back. Exhale, fold into that space. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, exhale, we're going to fold and hold. Maybe take opposite elbows and just gently sway. Rocking side to side. Good. Rocking in your feet. Soften the jaw. Let your belly melt onto the tops of the thighs. Breathing into your back. Take the time to breathe low to high. As you're breathing in and you're holding here, push into your roots, lift the tail. Feel the strength in your legs. The exhale is cultivating a little bit more room to fold. And unclasp, inhale, halfway lift. Ground your fingertips, bring them slightly forward of your feet. Little bend to knees if you need it. Right, we're gonna just hold here and then just shift forward into the fingertips, shift back into the heels. You can drop the head for this. Just enjoying this swaying, this rocking that'll eventually help us to find the center. Once we feel that center point of our weight, little bend to knees, bring the hands up to the hips. Inhale all the way up. Sweep the arms high, gaze high. Exhale, hands through to your heart center and hold here. Gaze straight ahead. Finding mountain pose, palms facing forward, right? Curling the pubic bone up towards the navel slightly. Next inhalation, we sweep the arms high. Interlace your fingers at the top and exhale, side bend to your right. Ground down to rise, inhale up. Exhale to the left, feel that nice stretch. Inhale, filling up, bringing you up to center, little back bend at the top. So rotate the pelvis to feel that arch in your upper back and exhale, fold forward. Uttanasana. Halfway inhale. Exhale, place the hands. We're going to step back to a plank. Push the earth away here, nice and strong. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Let the forehead rest, right? Squeeze the elbows in. Press the pubic bone strongly into your mat. That's key for this next series. So if the butt is doing this, this isn't good for our back. We're going to push the hip points and pubis down, right? Rest the forehead. Now with resting the forehead here, just close the eyes, squeeze the elbows towards each other, and note how the front of your shoulders lift up off of the mat. Feel the shoulder blades, the scapula, draw together and down. On your next inhale, lift the legs, just only so high. Squeeze them like magnets towards the middle. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the legs. Inhale, press pubis down, lift the legs. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold the legs on exhale. Inhale, peel the front body up. Now again, lengthen your tail. Feel length with your lift in your hug towards the middle, right? So instead of the legs going out wide, we squeeze them in. Feel the back lifting, and then pubis is strongly pressing into your mat. Add the arms. Breathe. We're going to slowly bring the arms forward, palms face each other, shoulders down on the upper back away from the ears. Turn the pinky edges of your hands towards each other a bit. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Opposite arm, opposite leg lifts. Inhale, back of the neck long, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. You got it. Inhale, lift, moving with your breath. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Continue. Push down with the opposite limbs as you're coming up. Back of the neck long. Try not to crease the back of the neck, so keep the back of the skull in line with the upper back. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, you got it. Last one here. Then we inhale, lift up, sweep the arms back. Exhale, take your feet slightly wide here, stack your forearms and let go. Rest your belly, let go of the work, rock the hips maybe. Maybe a few deeper breaths here. Noting how you feel right now without judgment. Let the body release, softening the armpits. Slowly lift the head, turn the head the opposite way. Then forehead back to center. This next series is quite expansive and fun. We're going to kind of link a few things together. So extend your left arm wide to the mat, all the way down. We're going to bring our opposite leg up and over behind us for a nice stretch in that left side chest and bicep. Take a few more breaths here. Letting the earth support you. Your next inhale, we're going to slowly come back onto the belly. When we find that lengthened position, we inhale up into Shalabhasana. Exhale, release, opposite arm long, opposite cheek down. Lift that knee up and over. So we want our tailbone and our crown when we come through Shalabhasana to reach in the opposite direction. Right? So we press the belly and pubic bone down to unwind here, right? Lengthen, forehead down, inhale, fly up. Exhale, release, opposite side. Moving breath for breath now. No need to go fast, just full and complete breath. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale to open. And just go at your own pace. Let's take a few more to each side. Good. Last one here. Oh, I love this one. And then we release, place the hands, press up and back to child's. This time you can, if you'd like, sweep your arms all the way back or turn your head to one side. Let this be an easy place to land for a moment. Feel the compression of the belly against the thighs, allowing space for the backs of the lungs to fill and empty, maybe turning the head. Forehead back to center. Staying close to the breath. Next inhalation, slowly stack the spine. Sweep the arms around and up. Exhale to the heart. We're going to make our way back to our downward dog. So slowly play up the palms. Grounding down, rolling the shoulder blades together and down towards the waist. Armpits wrap, hover the knees. Exhale, downward dog. It's 5 smooth, deep, even breaths. Inhale, glide forward plank. Exhale, when you lower, you can lower knees, chest, chin, or full chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog, your choice. Exhale, downward dog. Feel free to come to the knees first or roll over the toes. Right? Inhale, right leg high. Smooth glide forward. We're going to take a big step with our right foot or many steps to a high lunge. Fingertips move underneath your shoulders now. From here, take a moment and rock yourself forward and back. We're going to hold. Once we find the middle, get nice and long. Inhale. Exhale, lower that back knee. If you'd like, untuck the back toes, up to you. Sweep around and up. Feel all that spacious energy you've already built. Keep rotating the pelvis. Hug the inner thighs, soften the armpits. We're going to bring the palms together. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that into a twist. Left elbow braces, palms press evenly together. Looking over that right shoulder. Again, lift the sternum, draw the right shoulder back. Let the breath come in and out. We slowly unwind on our next inhale, come back in and up. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, bowing the head. Let go of the full weight of the head a moment. Maybe press into the top of that back foot to lift the back knee as the sternum lifts forward. Reach the pubis up. And then lower the back knee, and then we'll shift it back, lengthening the right leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. So you can slide that right heel forward a bit more, wag the tail a bit to find the lines. And we want to keep the low back level, give the inner thighs a little hug. Breathe in, lift heart and sternum, exhale, fold and hold. Softening the back of the neck. Breathing into restriction. Soften the jaw, soften the forehead. Inhale, lift the head and the gaze. We're going to come back through the lunge, right? Place the palms, lift the back heel. We're going to tiptoe that foot in a good while there, maybe like a foot or two. Pivot on the ball mound, drop that heel in and down. Feet are on a narrow train track, fingertips tent and steeple. Low back is level, so you can wag your tail here as well, just to feel that leveling. Inhale, breathe the heart forward. Right, get nice and long here in the torso. Exhale, fold and hold. Hands can also stack at the shins and fold from the hinge of the hip that way. Optional here, lift your right toes, right? And dorsiflex that ankle, draw the right hip crease back. So we don't want to be swaying over to one side. Head falls between the feet. And then we look forward from here. Come back through to that lunge. Get nice and deep here. Then we're going to slowly pivot, turn towards the long edge of your mat. And then we're going to come to the other side. Switching it up a little bit here. So rocking forward and back. Oh yeah. Feeling those hips and inner thighs opening up. Lower that back knee when you find the middle. You can tuck or untuck that back foot, up to you. Sweep the arms around and up here. So getting nice and long. Right? Draw the pubis upwards, soften the armpits and throat. Breathing length, little hug of inner thighs. Inhale, get long. Exhale, we're going to come into a twist to our left. Right elbow braces. Look over that left shoulder. As you press equally into your hands, draw the left shoulder back on the upper back. Let the belly breathe. Feel the full breaths. Unwind, inhale, sweep around and up. Exhale, we fold into that open space. Just bow the head here a moment, untuck the back toes. Now to get even longer, you can push into the back foot, right? And lift the back knee, but we need to curl the pubic bone up and give the inner thighs a little hug as well, right? And then lower, ooh yeah, and then shift back, lengthening that lead leg. So nice and easy, right? Taking that heat we built throughout the class and really targeting into our center. Inhale, breathe the heart forward. Little hug of inner thighs, wag the tail a little bit here if you need to help you find the middle, then fold. The back body breathing gently. Feel the backs of the lungs, the neck and forehead soften, the head releasing. A few more breaths. Lift the head and gaze, come back through that lunge. This time when you plant the hands, we're going to straighten the legs, come back through the lunge, step the back foot in a good foot or two. So we're shortening and widening the distance between our feet. Instead of being parallel, the back ball mound pivots and we turn the heel in and down. Inhale, breathe the heart forward. Now if you can't quite feel the long length from the hip to the armpit, bring the hands to the shins. And if you have yoga blocks, great. If you don't have yoga blocks, that's okay. Inhale, get long. Exhale, we fold. Head falls between the feet at the midline. Make sure both feet are planted. Your left hip crease is drawing up and back. Your right hip is rolling forward and down. Little hug of inner thighs. Let the head go. Optional, dorsiflex that left ankle. Draw the toes back. That's going to deepen that expression in a good way. For a healthy core, we need to open and supple hamstrings. It's all connected. One more breath. Then we plant that foot, come back through that lunge. Inhale, get long. Exhale, straighten, pivot, turn. Ooh yeah. Now we're facing forward. Inhale, halfway lift, get nice and long here. Exhale, fold into that open space. Let the head go, maybe rock a little bit side to side. Roll the inner thighs back and wide. Inhale, halfway, right? Now from here, bend your knees, deep, 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 deep bend. Maybe wag and shift a little left and right. We're gonna bring the backs of the arms and then the palms together. So backs of arms are sort of bracing the inner knees and vice versa. So we're not like wagging around, right? Nice and steady. Breathe the heart forward, 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 forward. Tail back. And then replace the hands, toe heel in a little bit more, coming into Malasana, wide squat. So if you need to, obviously, and the heels won't touch down like this, lean slightly forward, that's okay. Close your eyes. breathing with intention. Now from here, you can bring the back of your left arm into the inner leg, right arm high for a little twist. It's easy to lean over to one foot more than the other, so equalize your weight in both feet. Feel your tail and your sitting bones drop straight down and shine out from there. We get what we get, so try not to push it. Enjoying the breath. Slowly coming to center. Other side, enjoying the breath. Enjoying the collective experience, right, of grounding, reaching, opening and spacious, dropping the seat, feel a buoyancy, let your breath assist you with this opening. Feel a brightening of your energy on inhale, softening of your energy on exhale. One more. Back to center, get nice and tall. And then exhale, we release. Ooh, we're going to take a seat. So I'm going to turn to face this way now. Oh, extend the legs. Give them a little pedal. Maybe remove the flesh or lift and shift there. We'll bring the feet together, knees apart. This should feel pretty nice after that wide squat. So feet together, knees apart. Press the heels and feet together and lift the sternum up. So we're kind of pulling on the ankles or shins to lend a nice tall spine here. A deep breath in. Exhale, let it take you forward. It's very important that we balance out the energy in a class. So after all that heated work, now we need to find stability and introversion, wrapping up the pranic activity we've cultivated. So let this be a time to soften into yourself. And after we've exerted a bit, this should feel more steady when we release, rather than jumpy or the urge to want to get out. Trying to fight that urge to leave and see if you can stay in stillness. Stillness and being still takes much courage. Let the breath be your guide here to the present, choosing to stay. Inhale, the next inhale, we slowly roll up the spine. Draw the knees together. We're going to extend our left leg out long. Cross the right foot over the left leg. Hug in on the top of the shin. Get nice and tall. Pause here. Flex the left ankle. Make sure that ankle isn't turning around. It's nice and parallel. Pressing heel forward, drawing in on the top of that shin to get nice and tall. Wrap your left arm around the right shin to get even taller. Then bring the right hand behind you. Look over that shoulder. Float the eyes, close now, and hold here. Choosing to stay and be courageous in this moment. As you inhale, know that you are inhaling. As you exhale, know that you are exhaling. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Unclasp here. Second side, hug the left knee in, get nice and tall. Dorsiflex that right ankle, feel that stability there, then cross. Seated twists are really cleansing, especially after a lot of deep core work. So we're think about it, this posture in this series is rinsing out a towel. So you're taking excess resistances in body and mind and really thoroughly giving them a nice release with ease, without force. Left hand back behind you, right arm wraps, get nice and tall. Then look over the shoulder, float the eyes closed. As you are breathing in, know that you are breathing in. As you are breathing out, know that you are breathing out. the way, beginning to end. Following the exhale all the way, beginning to end. A few more breaths here. Cleansing and nourishing. Cultivating more space for new opportunity as we cleanse the past. Inhale back to center, extending both legs now. Press down into your palms, extend your legs, press the thighs down, lift the crown up. Little bend to knees, reach the arms high to the sky. Deep breath in, get long. Exhale, fold forward till your belly meets your thighs, then fold the rest of the way. About a minute, hold here. Right, so feeling the belly and the thigh connection, breathing in and up, breathing out and down, and we soften into ourselves. Continue to breathe, smooth and clear, patient. As you're breathing in, feel your roots growing deeper into the earth. As you breathe out, feel your roots still deep, allowing an effortless softness through the upper layers of the body. Next inhale, slowly roll up the spine. We're going to scooch forward. We're going to reach forward here, slowly hinge back, sort of tucking the tail a bit. Inhale up, reaching, lift sternum. Exhale, shifting back, scooping the tail under a bit. Feel the core engaged. Inhale up. Last little core work here. Exhale, shift back. Inhale up, feel it. Deeper work here. Exhale. One more. Inhale up, reach, reach. Exhale, we come back. Again, one more boat pose. You can be here, here, or here, 5 breaths. You got it. And then release. Good. Hug your knees, rock yourself. Just like we started, right? Let the earth support you, circling it out. Maybe circling the hips separately. And we'll take right ankle to knee, hug in on the top of that shin. Draw the right knee away, left knee towards you. You can also hold on to the back of the thigh. Just letting go into the earth, feeling a balancing quality of exertion, and now rest. Keeping this formation, we're going to bring the right foot over to the left. You can take your bottom knee and bring it a little bit more in line with your mat there. Then we're going to curl the upper body up, bring your right hand between the shoulder blades and recline back. Feeling a nice opening in that shoulder and armpit. Maybe the head rolls towards the armpit side or away from the armpit side. Away is quite nice if you want to try that. And then we'll be here for a few more moments. Effortless breath. Slowly bring the head to neutral, curl the upper body up, release that arm, ankle to knee. We come back, unwrap, hug, and switch sides. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread the left arm through the hole you made and take hold of the shin, or you can hold behind the leg at the thigh. And just hold here. Bring the left knee away, the right knee toward. Enjoying the breath, the sweetness. We can't hold on to the moments of sweetness, but we can cultivate more of them by acknowledging them when they arrive, and knowing that the sweetness is something we cultivate with our practice, rippling into the rest of our day. You can keep that ankle to thigh connection there. Come over now to the opposite side. Curl the upper body up, left arm high, bring left hand between the shoulder blades or back of neck or head, of course, and then open here. Maybe the head rolls away from the knee side. Easy inhale and exhale. Each side might be very different. A few more breaths. Curl the upper body up, release that arm, release, come back to center. Give the knees a final hug. Coming into fish, final pose before Shavasana. Lift the hips, place the hands underneath your seat, take a seat on them, extend your legs. Wrap the shoulder blades together, the forearms ground with the palms. So there's no pressure here on the shoulders. All we do is lift the heart vertically straight up. Back of the head is there, just touching the mat. Soften your throat. Breathing into the heart. One more. Then release, finding Shavasana. If there's any other postures you feel you need, feel free to do that. Letting go. The whole body rests, eyes closed, body still. Letting go of all of your efforts as you're in Shavasana now. Releasing the full weight of the arms and legs. Releasing the full weight of the chest and upper back and shoulder blades. Releasing the full weight of the torso, mid and low back. Releasing the full weight of the hips, buttocks. Releasing the full length and weight of the spine from the head to the tail. Spine spacious, open, and at rest. The muscles at rest, draped over and under the bones, long and loose, free of holding or efforts. Feel your bones releasing down towards the earth. All of your skin releasing smoothly, glowing, releasing all tension at the skin. Skin is smooth and soft from the forehead all the way down to the toes. An effortless surrender of your weight toward the earth. Earth supporting all of your weight as you let go, yielding your weight to gravity, giving yourself permission to rest. The breath effortless. Gently remaining still, bring your awareness to your breath. Particularly at the navel, just simply watch your inhale and your exhale as it is. Watch the very end of the exhalation when the navel drops towards the spine, noticing that pause at the end. And allow your mind to stay focused on that pause at the very end of the exhale for a few more moments. Feeling a tranquil pool of silence widening as you point your awareness to it. On your next inhalation, gradually assist a deeper, longer inhale. Slowly moving your fingers and toes and deepening your breath. Gradually making larger movements, and eventually take your time to rise to over to your side and then rise up to seated. No rush, so moving slowly like you're moving through water. No hurry. When we do come to this tall seat, give yourself a moment to be eyes closed, spine tall, seat rooted and anchored. And even though there's so much going on outside the body, our external, come inside and note and examine the internal landscape, the internal processes, the breath. Note how you feel right now without judgment. You can do this by scanning the sensations and qualities present in your breath and in your body. We'll join the palms together in front of the heart. Anjali Mudra, bowing the head. Give yourself another moment of pause and peace. Thank you for making the time to practice today. And giving thanks for the opportunity to be here together. May you have a wonderful rest of your day and week ahead. Namaste.